What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out by a request of somebody very special to me. We're looking at we're looking at we're looking at T Swizzle. I can't say that loud. I have somebody in the next room that would be bonkers if she didn't know that I was doing a T Swizzle song. This one's called The One. I don't think we have a video for this. This is a lyric video. Okay. This is apparently off her album Folklore. Obviously, I haven't heard it. Don't know what I'm getting into here. We might as well just dive in. You know what's funny? I spent Sunday night at a orchestral strings version of like some of Taylor's hits. So it's one of those like candlelight things that you have like a 4-part sort of orchestra. But there, I mean, you have a cello, a violinist, viola. You have strings, and they crushed it. It was a ton of fun. So I'm up to speed on my Taylor stuff, right? Not really. But we're about to check out The One. Do me a favor, go support Taylor, go like, go subscribe, please. And love to have you here as well. If you could, please like, comment, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Would love to have you, and it does support the channel. Appreciate that. Let's go.
I'm doing good, I'm on some new shit. Been saying yes instead of no. I thought I saw you at the bus stop, I didn't though. I hit the ground running each night. I hit the Sunday matinee. You know the greatest films of all time were never made.
Ooh. I love that line. The greatest films of all time were never made. Okay. I think I know where we're going here. I'll give it a second. I do have to pause because I don't know whether it's her new music or her old music, and I know they have different ownership, copyright issues. But anyways, we'll keep it going here.
I guess you never know, never know. And if you wanted me, you really should have showed. And if you never bleed, you're never gonna grow. And it's all right now, but we were something, don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you.
Okay. So this isn't like it might come off as like sort of like a bitter reflection, but like I don't think that's it at all. It's more so like sometimes you have to just to be at peace with ending something, you have to get things off your chest, right? I mean, just to kind of dumb it down, right? So I feel like she's just kind of like doing just that. Is just getting words out the best way that she knows how to, which is by song. Taylor's good at that. And sort of just saying like, yeah, I thought about some things and it could have been good, but I need to say this right now to be at peace is kind of what I'm getting from it. But
it would have been you. In my defense, I have none for never leaving well enough alone. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one.
yeah, I mean, it's always cool to look back and say like, man, we could have had something. But like, fast forward that 5 years later. I don't know when Folklore. When was this album? I mean, I mean, she makes her relationship life very public. We all hear about it plenty. Through song, and that's fine. I mean, love is one of the one of the most powerful things to sing about, to make art about, right? And this is just it's kind of just Taylor becoming Taylor, and but but getting stuff out, like, in things that people like sit on but don't say. She has a platform to say it, so she's saying it, right? But like, all of us can relate to what she's saying, right? We've had those thoughts, those experiences with
I have this dream you're doing cool shit, having adventures on your own. You meet some woman on the internet and take her home.
See, now you're in your own head. You got to not do that.
We never painted by the numbers, baby, but we were making it count. You know the greatest loves of all time are over now. I guess you never know, never know. And it's another day waking up alone. But we were something, don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you. In my defense, I have none, for never leaving well enough alone.
Yeah, it's what's funny about that, and kind of ironic in a sad way, is and not that this is sad. I feel like this is a looking forward moment, but um like the one conversation, right? It's like, whomever you're with, or just were with, for a period of time, they're the one. And when you're dwelling, and you get in your head, it's love lost, but that's still the one. But like, but it's not, but it could be, but like, I'm just saying, usually, more often than not, it's not. But these are very real thoughts. This is just after the fact, right?
But it would have been fun if you would have been the one. I persist and resist the temptation to ask you if one thing had been different. Would everything be different today? We were something, don't you think so? Rose flowing with your chosen family, and it would have been sweet.
What'd she say? With your chosen family? Rose flowing with your chosen family.
With your chosen family, and it would have been sweet.
Sweet Rose.
It could have been me. In my defense, I have none, for digging up the grave another time. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one.
And she said digging up the grave another time. That's an interesting line too. Like, uh just, it's almost like a beating a dead horse thing. If you're undoing something that's dead, inherently, in the words, right? Interesting.
If you would have been the one.
It's almost like, cautiously approach this subject in the past, knowing that it's in the past, but be very careful, you know. Okay. 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 I get it. I get it. Um all right, all right. We'll do more Taylor. We'll do more Taylor. Cuz she's fantastic. No, I'm not a Swiftie. I don't know the names of her albums. I know the what was the poet one, the last one or whatever. Because like, it reminded me of the Dead Poets Society, uh, which is a work of art, by the way. But um, yeah, I can't tell you albums. Although I did learn it a little bit the other night, at the at the candlelight thing. Because they would say which each album, and obviously my fiance is, gonna stay. Oh, this is, you should do this, and you should check out this, and you should check out this. I'm like, sure, why not? Just sign up for my Patreon, and we can do that. I'm just kidding. I would never ask her to do that because she's gonna tell me in my ear, right, daily. Anyways, no, that was fantastic. I love that. It's to me, it's not in sadness. It's more reflective. Um, life is a learning process, right? And so is love alongside that. So you you sort of gain things for your next relationship what you lost in your last, if that makes sense. So I feel like that's exactly what it is. It's that's just life talk, her experiences. She's just vocalizing in song form because she's good at that and she has a platform. So it's to let everybody else know that um if you've had these thoughts, you're not the only one. And it's very normal to think that somebody might be the one and then they're not. Or then you have different feelings. People change, people progress life wise, and sometimes that direction doesn't always follow the path that you initially thought. So it's a learning process. It's interesting, and she kind of just, in a simple way, in kind of a what would appear a sad song format. It's not really. It's a growth form to me. But anyways, go support Taylor. Go like, go subscribe, please. And yeah, let me know what more of her stuff you want me to do. Drop it in the comments. I'm sure you will. Or just jump over to Patreon's the easiest way to get me. Because it helps me keep everything in one place. But otherwise, love to have you here as well. Please like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. We will catch up to you on the next. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. We'll talk to you.